efficiencies that you develop as a technician are for you.
Yeah.
They're not for your customer, and they're not for your shop.
Yeah.
And shop owners, same way. The efficiencies that you've developed in your shop, the effectiveness of your equipment, you don't have to discount to your customer because you're good at something. You should be paid more because you're good at it, not less. And I'll argue with anybody about that. I'll fight on the internet about that. There's not many things I'll argue with a stranger on the internet about, but I leave 120 to 130 is kind of going rate reasonable. I think the national labor rate average is going to go up to close to 200 in the next 2-3 years. So I wouldn't be surprised at all. Guys in Beverly Hills are at $380 an hour. Whatever.
That is interesting, though. We just talked to a tech out of Bakersfield. He's at 115. I'm going, are you freaking crazy? You
sold
got
$1,000 retainer. I don't understand that comment. Sold a $1,000 retainer. Anyway, but yeah, so that time for you, $1,000 dialysis, that's 4 hours, a bunch of times. That's, $1,000 to figure out a problem on a $50,000 car.
Yeah.
Not that crazy. 186 at Hyundai. Wow, that's good. So if we do get efficiency, I leave my picoscope out and on a boom. It's way, way faster. And it takes me such a shorter amount of time to be able to do in that 15 minutes, sometimes I'll do relative compression, check cam and crank if it's got timing codes. And I can do that in 15 minutes. Will I every time? Probably not. Probably do one. If you get really efficient at your testing, that's because you honed those skills. It's just like on flat rate. If I do an AC line that pays 8 hours and 6 hours, I'm not going to charge the customer 6, right? It's not based on your time. It's based on the cost to do the tests. And that's what, guys miss it because it gets so associated with a timestamp, and it's an hour or 2 hours or 2.5 hours, or 3 hours. As technicians, we just use that as a metric to build our testing. But our testing includes our expertise, and our testing includes our equipment, and the cost is built into that. And so that's why I tell you, like, if I do a 3-hour diag and I'm done in 2, I don't lose a lot of sleep about charging that time, because plenty of guys would have taken 6.